Hello everybody, and today I'll be showing you a gameplay I recorded of a defensive mission on Cool to Arms Ostfront. Here I'm playing as the British, I am defending against the Germans, and as you can see I've already prepared the defenses. I have a few sandbags, some ditches for my tanks so that their hull is not poking out too much. That way they can stay nice and protected while they can get the defensive advantage. So hopefully this is gonna go well. I'm gonna go ahead and skip the waiting timer since I'm all set up. Oh, look at that German truck, a nice juicy target for my artillery. They're disembarking. And they're dead. We have a Panzer IV over here. It's a tough tank, but it's no match for all of my tanks shooting it at the same time. And it's dead. Ooh, what do we have here? Uh-oh, a Panther. Now this may prove a challenge for us. Let's see if we manage to shoot it. So far it's not quite in range. So it'll have to come a little bit closer before we can start to destroy it. Wow, look at that tank. What a beast of a machine. Oh shoot, my Comet has its turret destroyed, so I'm going to need to repair that ASAP so that I can fight the Panther. Right now I only have my archer tank here on the left flank which can destroy it, and my 17-pounder artillery. So not all is lost quite yet. I'm gonna reinforce the left flank here with my light tank. It may not punch through the Panther armor, but I still might need the extra help. And I did not anticipate the enemy coming through these bushes here, so I'm gonna need to be aware of that, because my left flank here is a little bit exposed from attacks coming west. I definitely need to keep in mind that Panther, because it's laying down some serious firepower on me, and it's killing a few of my infantry. So we need to be careful of it. I'm trying to shoot it in the manual control, but I'm simply too far away to do any major damage. Now that seems to have killed a few of their crew. Oh, okay, that's, yeah, that just happened. Alright, well, I lost 2 of my tanks, and I'm getting hit with some serious rockets. Okay, this is not good. Oh, crap. Well, there goes my entire center. Uh-oh, well, we're gonna need to reinforce that, and, I just sent a plane to bomb the Panther because I really don't have anything that can deal with it right now. All my tanks on the left side are knocked out except for my tank destroyer. So I've decided to send a couple of planes here. So I'm destroying the rocket artillery and the Panther. So that's 2 of our biggest thorns in our sides taken care of. But is it too much too late, or too little too late? We'll have to see. So I'm gonna have to reinforce my center here, because it is just completely destroyed, unfortunately. But things are still looking up for us. We haven't given up yet. My 17-pounder took a direct hit from the Panther, it seems. It's not destroyed, though it is damaged, so my crew are repairing it. There's a momentary pause in between the attacks, so I can try to fix my defenses a little bit. I'm gonna move up my engineers, which I had previously pulled back after they had completed the defenses. However, I really need their manpower, even though they are valuable assets. Okay, I'm not in a good spot here with my left flank. They keep pushing armored units through those bushes, and I'm relying on my tank destroyer to get them. But if they send some infantry, I'm very vulnerable there, so I am aware of that. There's nothing I can do right now. Hopefully that 17-pounder gets repaired in time for the next wave of tanks. But I've somewhat filled in my center now, so I'm not too worried about it. Though we are running low on tanks. We've got a couple of our tanks destroyed. But that really is a shame with our Comet. It's a very decent medium tank, that one. Sometimes you just get unlucky with the hits of the enemy tanks. They'll just hit you in your ammo, and the tank will just explode from one shot. It really is random. Oh, are you kidding me? There's another artillery. I'm just gonna send a plane immediately to hit that, and yeah, it's too late. It just hit our defenses again just after I patched up my center, and it hit pretty much in the same place that the last artillery strike hit, the last rocket's volley hit. So it seems that my Valentine tank has been knocked out, unfortunately, but it's not destroyed, so I can repair it. And yeah, we're not messing around. We're gonna just immediately destroy that rocket artillery. And the barrel of my Cromwell has been damaged, so if I don't repair that barrel ASAP, that tank is useless. Although the rest of the tank works, you can't shoot if the barrel is broken, so I need to repair that. So I'm sending up my reserve crew I had in the back, in the rear lines, and I'm gonna use those guys to fix up the tanks and crew up the Valentine. Now I've sent another bomb here to destroy this long-range artillery, because it's going to be detrimental to our survival if I don't destroy it early on, because that thing is just going to pound me from a distance without mercy. So I also see that a couple of my crew in the Cromwell have died, so I'm also going to recrew that. Now I see here that a tank snuck up on me on my left flank, but I can't quite reach it because of the wall in between there and the bushes. So unfortunately that enemy's MG can reach my infantry, but I can't quite reach it with my tank. So either it's gonna need to move up, or I need to move up my tank, but I really need to be careful of that. Yeah, I just can't quite reach it. It's just at a very odd angle. I might need to send up some infantry there on the left side. Okay, so the Valentine's back up to working order. So just recurring that. The engine's still damaged though, so I need to fix the engine if I want to move it. Yeah, the pathfinding in Call to Arms sometimes isn't quite the best with the AI. But, they're trying. So I might bring up this unit in the back here since they're not doing a whole lot. Oh, it's moving, it's moving. Oh, shoot, I missed that. Okay, we're not in a good spot if it gets a shot off before I do. I shot it. And it didn't penetrate it. It was a gliding shot. Oh, are you kidding me? Okay, so they just got extremely lucky and they completely destroyed my tank destroyer. Although, to be fair, tank destroyers are not meant for these close engagements. So I've just sent another plane. Oh my goodness, there's 3 tanks there at once. I just sent a plane to put a bomb. And yep, no longer a problem. But I still do have 2 tanks on that flank. So what I'm gonna need to do is bring up some armor, because I am not in a good spot. I'm gonna send back my anti-air right there, because it is very vulnerable. And those rounds from the AA, I have the mobile AI platform, not gonna destroy any of these tanks. Luckily, my infantry are equipped with Piats, the British anti-tank weapons that the infantry have, so they're able to dispatch that tank, which came a little bit too close to our infantry line, so that was not an issue for us. However, there still is 1 more tank on the left flank here. My center is holding, my right side is holding. Things are looking good. I don't think the enemy has really sent any units into my right side. I had a 17-pounder there protecting it. All seems to be well. They mostly just came from the west. So... but yeah, they really hit us hard with those rocket salvos. If I didn't have several planes that I could call in for strikes, I would have been toast. I would have been in a lot worse of a situation. Yeah, my left flank is really not doing too well, so I might need to send up a medic there to heal that infantry unit. Sometimes I like to pick up the ammo off the fallen comrades so that I can resupply my units that are still alive. You can scavenge weapons in this game, which is really awesome. The inventory system is quite detailed. You can pick up the weapon of any fallen enemy units, and I like to pick up the Panzerfausts from the Germans. They're quite good anti-tank weapons, the single-use anti-tank weapons. Now this tank here on the left side is being a real thorn in my side. They just keeps killing my my infantry, sorry. So I might need to pull the survivors back, although I just lost my medic there, so there aren't any that I can pull back. So I'm gonna send up here a lone infantryman with a Piat. Hopefully he gets the job done. Fingers crossed. And it's direct hit. I don't think it's knocked out quite yet, so we're gonna put 1 more in there. Oh, and I hit the ammunition reserves, and it cooks off and explodes in a spectacular fashion. Now, the crew inside that tank have been vaporized. That's a painless death if I've ever seen one. But I don't think the enemy is going to be throwing much more at us. I think that concludes the main infantry assault on our position. And I'm not seeing any more tanks, so I think it's a win, you guys. Yep, well, that concludes our defense. I hope you guys enjoyed, and please tune in next time. I have a lot more of these gameplays recorded and waiting to be uploaded. So let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this, and have a great rest of your day. Bye bye.